Now, a day after the Hyderabad serial blast, Home Minister Sushil Kumar Shinde addressed both the houses, but BJP launched a scathing attack at the Home Minister, saying routine statements are not enough, also questioning his statement made yesterday immediately after the blast.
Team of NIA led by IG and the post-blast investigation team of NSG were sent to Hyderabad from Delhi at 9:30 p.m. yesterday by special plane and reached Hyderabad at 11:30 p.m. yesterday only. The two cases has been registered while the CR number 146 2013 of the Sarur Nagar Police Station, Cyberabad, and CR number 56 2013 of Malakpet Police Station, Hyderabad City. The NIA, National Investigation Agency, will investigate the case in conjunction with the Andhra Pradesh Police.
पूरा देश जानना चाह रहा है, पूरा देश जानना चाह रहा है। ये बात मैं इसलिए कह रही हूँ आपसे क्योंकि जो आपने जानकारी दी उस जानकारी में केवल हैदराबाद नहीं है, उसमें आपने हैदराबाद के साथ बेंगलोर भी जोड़ा है और मुंबई भी जोड़ा है। ये प्रश्न मैं इसलिए पूछ रही हूँ कि ये जानकारी जो दी गई कि हैदराबाद में ऐसी घटना हो सकती है, बेंगलोर में घटना हो सकती है, मुंबई में घटना हो सकती है, हैदराबाद में तो घट गई। क्या घटने के बाद भी हम चेते हैं? क्या इसके बाद भी बेंगलोर में ऐसी घटना की पुनरावृत्ति ना हो, मुंबई में ना हो, इसके लिए कोई उपाय किया है? और अगर किया है तो क्या किया है? क्या हम आश्वस्त हो सकते हैं कि इस घटना के घटने के बाद बेंगलोर और मुंबई में ऐसी घटनाएं नहीं घटेंगी? दूसरी बात मैं कहना चाहती हूँ, एक बहुत गंभीर घटना घटी थी हैदराबाद में ही। इसी सदन के सम्मानित सदस्य, उन्होंने एक ऐसा भड़काऊ भाषण दिया था हैदराबाद में, उनके भाई ने दिया था और ये कहा था कि अगर कुछ समय के लिए पुलिस हटा ली जाए तो हम 25 मिनट में सबका काम तमाम कर सकते हैं। क्या इस हैदराबाद के बम विस्फोट का उस भड़काऊ भाषण से किसी तरह का कोई संबंध है?
What happened in Hyderabad yesterday is not an isolated incident. It is a part of a larger conspiracy to destabilize our nation. It is the handiwork of our neighbor who has been abetting, funding, training and encouraging terror all the time. But unfortunately, the country as a whole and the parliament as a whole, we are not able to understand the gravity of the situation. It's all in the public domain. The terrorist organization and their mastermind in Pakistan, Hafiz Syed and others, they held a meeting and they have issued a challenge to Indian government and Indian people saying that they will take revenge for the hanging of Afzal Guru, the dreaded terrorist, and also Kasab, these two terrorist fellows who have been hanged for the crime against the nation. They said they will take revenge. That it is there in the public domain. Sir, I want to put it on record. We are totally disappointed the way in which the entire debate is being conducted. For the simple reason, we are a council of states and we are here to discuss the important issues concerning states also. I am not attributing it to the failure of any state government. I am not here to do politics also, because a terrorist act cannot be contained by the state alone. I am aware of the basic fundamental fact, but at the same time, it is the duty of the combined government and the opposition and also together in this house. The entire house has to discuss this issue in a threadbare manner, in a serious matter. But unfortunately, the government has taken it in a very casual manner. If the Home Minister wanted to go to Hyderabad, he would have gone yesterday night and he would have come back by morning and he would have taken the Parliament into confidence. Is it the way to treat the Parliament with respect? And the Parliament is in session. The Home Minister must come to the House, be available to the House, hear the members concerned and then only respond. This is not the way. If they want to take it in a casual manner, let them take it that way.
Let him 4 p.m. in the court.
You have not done any favor to us. You have to do your basic duty. You have to do your basic duty. Hear me now. The incident happened at 7 o'clock, 6 minutes in the evening. The Home Minister should have gone at 8 o'clock and would have come back in the morning and be available in the Parliament to discuss this issue. That shows about the seriousness. Home Minister's statement is devoid of any concrete or meaningful action. There is no roadmap, no steps are outlined to fight terror. That is the objection. The government seems to be clueless